Well, I'm on the farm today, and I'd given some thought to tedding this hay out, but I think what I'm going to do instead is just rake it, and might try to bale some this evening. Most probably it'll be tomorrow, but thought I'd go ahead and try to rake this hay. I'm just getting started, and I got my Vermeer TR90 and the John Deere 5055D, and what I'm trying to do is merge two windrows, and I'm still kind of learning this TR90, even though we've had it for years. Typically our windrows are heavy enough we only need to make one pass, which is probably what I got right here, but nonetheless I want to merge them together, because if I can double up the windrows, obviously I cut my time in the field with the baler in half. So as you can see, the TR90 is flush with the back wheel on this side of the John Deere, and then it kind of hangs over out in this area, and the goal is to go straight up and then come down this way and grab both of these when I'm on the return and make them into one windrow. I think that'll work. Being a 9-foot cut on my mower conditioner, and being that these things are still kind of in the windrow coming off the crone, I don't really have to deal with the gap. If I'd had it tedded, I don't really have to deal with the hay that's kind of laying right in there. So we got a lot of breeze and a lot of sun, and the way this thing is, it's a tedder first, and then it's got these cages on it. So what I'll be doing is I'm going to be going up, skipping a windrow, coming down, and so on and so forth, and then I'll come back on a second pass, coming back, let's say this way, to bring this windrow and this one together. I think it'll work, but I'm going to try. So here's kind of where I stand with this. It's working pretty good. Obviously I'll come down through here and make a pass of windrows on the headlands. The windrows are really big, and still got to do some work down there. But what's nice about bringing two windrows together, besides cutting your time in half, is when I bring a tractor and the baler down, I'm not driving over any windrows when I do it, when I go in the opposite direction. And sometimes that happens, because what I'll do is I'll go up and down and around like that, and kind of work my way, you know, to the far side of the field. And definitely some green clumps in here yet, probably more than I want, but at least they're getting turned and mixed in with the dry. Probably tomorrow I'll open my gathering cages up a little more. I have a pretty wide pickup on my John Deere 348, and we can let this spread out just a little bit more, but I'll probably run the Vermeer across this one more time, just to kind of stir it up and fluff it up from sitting overnight, and that ought to go pretty quick. Right over here, it's kind of a mixed bag, so I'm kind of bringing like 2.5 windrows together down along this fence, and you're always going to miss a little bit of hay with the Vermeer, and I've said it 100 times, I'll say it 100 more times. That Vermeer TR90 is really a Lely 300 combi, and it's a rake tedder combo. Just a really nice piece on a small mountain farm. But I'll tell you, to be second cutting hay, this This is some heavy stuff. Now what I'm having issues with, you see the wind picking up? It's like blowing these windrows. Some of these windrows, it's just blowing them right over. And so that's another reason we'll probably have to run this thing across these windrows again. But hopefully later this evening the winds will die down some. Right now we need it just to get some of the hay to dry, that in the sun. There's clouds that are trying to darken, but I'm not too fearful of rain. Temperature's probably about 80 degrees. This is a good haymaking day. And, you see some green right there, but I mean the wind's all over it. And then there is sun down here on this field, but let me keep going and I'll come back. This should go pretty quick. What I've started doing in order to make my turns a little easier is I'm trying to skip every other row. And then I'll come back and deal with this stuff. There's a lot of hay in here for second cut. A real short video. Been raking hay in here with my John Deere 505 South Deere. Here TR90. And I'm actually finished. I didn't get any footage raking hay, and I've kind of been on a mission here to get it done. And what you're seeing here is second cutting. Recall, after first cutting, I put fertilizer down, and the growth is just tremendous. What I'm doing now, I'm just going around the headlands and dressing up the windrows on the end. I'll clip them perpendicular to the length. I've had some trouble with the wind. I've had a lot of trouble with wind today. Right here's a windrow that was straight. The wind has blown that out. I'll get off right here. And right here's what we got. This is really nice hay. I mean, this is some really nice hay. And what I did did not ted this hay. I had a late start today, and had some stuff going on with my family, so I was unable to get out here in the field. And so I had thought maybe I might try to bale tonight, but it'll be tomorrow for sure. And but my TR90 is basically a tedder first. It's basically a tedder first. So this is a Vermeer 300 combi. It just happens to be yellow with Vermeer on it, but these cages right here are what puts the hay in windrows, and then you have to set these for rake and tedding. And it was so dry on top, I thought, well, maybe all I really need to do is go ahead and make up some windrows, and worst case I can run over it again tomorrow. Let me get back on the tractor here and I'll kind of give you a better look. I'll go down along that tree line and you can kind of see down into the hay to see what these windrows look like. I mean, some of these windrows, I mean, they're like first cutting yield in some way. It's pretty amazing. It pays to fertilize, without a doubt. right here on range. So the Vermeer being 3-point, I can pick it up and lift it over top of the windrows. The hay's looking really good. We have an incredible window for making hay. Just hope that the weather guessers are right. At this point, what I do, I bring on the PTO, let the Vermeer down, and what I'm doing is I'm making some windrows going this way, and then I'll peel those off first thing, and it'll give me room to make my turns with my baler. We'll be trying to square bale this, hopefully all of it. As I go down through here, you can see the windrows. Kind of the action of the TR90. Harvest is plenty. Some beautiful hay. And there's some weeds in it, but all in all, this is, I think it's some exceptional hay. So it's kind of the video, just a short video showing you what I've been up to. I wanted to do a more lengthy video, but I just didn't. Like I say, kind of had a late start getting up here and into this field. And, but knock on wood, my John Deere's running great. Vermeer TR90. What a nice piece of equipment. Next stop, we'll be baling hay. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment, share. We'll talk to you later.